Welcome to Lancaster Municipal Stadium. Tonight, USL soccer action. AV Alta versus the Richmond Kickers. AV Alta is 7, 11, and 10, 5 points out of the playoffs. They need 2 wins and a lot of help, maybe a miracle. Richmond is 7, 6, and 16. They only have 26 points, so they're out of the playoff picture. Hi, everyone. I'm Larry Wolf, along with Paul LaBella and the entire L28 crew. Paul, Alta has not played well for quite some time. What can they do to turn things around?
Well, Larry, at the risk of sounding like Captain Obvious, they need to win. Now, with that said, they need to defend better. They can't give up any goals. On the attack, the days of high possession are over. They need to get to goal and finish. They need to feel that urgency and create goal opportunities from the wings, through the forwards, set pieces, whatever it takes. As for Richmond, they can play the spoiler tonight and end AV's season tonight.
We're going to have the national anthem in just a moment. The Antelope Valley Children's Choir is going to give their rendition of our national anthem. The AV Children's Choir, under the direction of Christine Sullivan, with their rendition of the national anthem. Well, I mentioned earlier that to make it to the playoffs, it would almost take a miracle, and I've kind of have it figured out here. Basically, for AV to make it, they need to win this week against Richmond. They need to win next week against Portland, and then they need help. They need Charlotte to lose 2, and Charlotte plays at home against the Red Wolves and on the road against Naples. Madison would need to lose 2, and they play on the road against Richmond and also on the road against Omaha. And Greenville would have to lose 1 of 2. They play at home against Tormenta and on the road against Knoxville.
Well, Larry, they can only do what they can do. So the important thing is win tonight. Next week's another game, and worry about when the time comes. Their destiny is out of their control, but all they can do is try and do better, play better tonight than like you said earlier. They haven't been playing well of late, and they need to turn that around tonight.
Yeah, looking at the schedule, Richmond has lost 5 out of 6. They did get a win against Knoxville 2-1, but they lost to Texoma, South Georgia Tormenta, Charlotte, Portland, and Madison. AV Alta is similar. They've lost to Charlotte Heartbreaker 3-2 to Charlotte, and Charlotte is one of the teams they'd like to get past, but losing that game and then also losing to South Georgia Tormenta, those are 2 teams that they really needed to get wins against in order to move up in the standings, and they didn't make it.
Yeah, it's a shame. This league is unpredictable. These teams, there's a lot of parity in this league, which is really good for the league. Every game, each team has a chance to win. And we've seen a lot of late goals for Alta early on that got them a tie or a win. And then of recent, in the second half of the league or the season, they were giving up those late goals, and unfortunately losing or tying and losing points.
If you look at goal differential, Richmond, they have a negative goal differential, minus 12. Alta is minus 7, and earlier in the year, Alta was actually plus 7.
Yeah, well, early in the year, they had reached all the way up to second place, and now they're down in 11th place, which is a shame. You got to keep in mind, this is their inaugural year. This is their first year as an expansion team. They've done very well, especially early on. They overachieved in the first half of the season and kind of underachieved of recent games and not done as well as early on. So, it's the first year. There's going to be a lot, judging by the enthusiasm and the excitement of the city and the team and the spectators. There's going to be plenty of time to get this right.
The crowd has gotten very excited. Most games, they've played relatively well at home, so the crowd has come and usually not gone away disappointed, depending on the game. And tonight, final home game, Richmond against AV Alta. We're just about ready to begin. Richmond will start with the ball. Alta with Ortiz, Pelivanov, Pajaro, Cruz in the back. Denzel Smith is starting at goalie tonight. Blancas, Ley, and Villalobos, along with Destun and Cerritos. Lots of firepower in the front line. Eduardo Blancas has 9 goals, 4 assists, so he's been a part of 13 goals.
Larry, I really like this lineup. I think they have their best players out there, and they certainly are doing. The coach is doing what he needs to do to get this victory tonight. That is just such a priority right now.
Richmond starts with it. Player down. They'll have a free kick. Near midfield. Alta defense sets up. As you mentioned earlier, they were trying their set-piece defense earlier tonight in preparation for the game.
Yeah, they've given up a lot of goals on set pieces, corner kicks, just not tracking players. Last week, 2 crosses came in for 2 goals for Charlotte, and that was kind of ultimately their doom for that game.
So far, Richmond with possession. The backs have it. They've had the ball most of the way so far. We're still in the first minute. Richmond near midfield to the far sideline, falling down and getting up and retrieving the ball nicely. Here comes Richmond. The defense appears to be back. Pass inside, nice feed, picked off though by Alta. Pelivanov to Villalobos, and now Alta will play it from the back. Pajaro with it. Now the near sideline to Ortiz.
Ortiz got a lot of grass. He needs to move into that space and start attacking goal right from the beginning here.
Near midfield. Alta backs with it. Drive deep into Richmond territory. Alta had it for a moment, still does. Good possession, shot on goal from a distance.
Yeah, a little optimistic from that distance, but this is what I'm talking about. From the left side all the way, changing the point of attack to the right side, a little layoff to the back at the top of the box, and shot on goal. Now they just need to work it in a little bit more and try and finish those shots.
Snedden made the save. Now in Alta territory. Look out. Pajaro.
Nice header from Pajaro. Way to get to that ball. That's what they need. Not giving up any goals like that. Attacking the ball.
Aggressive close. Headed it away.
Yeah, it should be a goal kick. Yep.
Smith has it. Once again, Denzel, who had a wonderful game we saw on the road, getting his chance at goalie tonight.
Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. He plays for his national team, and it's a tough choice for Coach Claben to decide if it's going to be Avilés or Smith.
Ortiz on the near sideline to Blancas. If you think about it, that first possession, Richmond had the possession most of the way, but Alta got the shot, which is usually the opposite of how things go.
That's right. But the problem with Alta is their identity was, lots of possession, high possession. But the problem was they were low on the attempts at goal, and it'd be better to be the other way around, to be quite honest.
Richmond will inbound. The throw-in, almost a steal. And knocked out of bounds. A throw-in now for Alta. Ortiz with it. Goes to the middle of the field. Pelivanov to the far sideline. Alta and Richmond at the stadium. Deep into Richmond territory. Alta has it for the moment. Can they cross? Out of bounds. Throw in. Deep in Richmond territory. They throw it more toward midfield. Now back to Pajaro. Ortiz to Pelivanov. Drives it deep into the zone. Knocked away by Richmond. Richmond on the near sideline. Pajaro battling for possession. Richmond still has it. And a call.
Well, I think the referee needs to make sure he gets a grip on the game straight away. It could get testy out there with these teams kind of like battling for their playoff lives, at least Alta and Richmond trying to play that spoiler. It could get testy earlier, so you're going to look for these early calls.
Here's the set piece.
It's going to be an in-swinger, left-footed in-swinger.
Plus, Bahar was very physical. He got the call against him. Here comes the kick. Smith dead center. Toward the goal it goes. Look out for the header. Headed nicely by Alta. It'll be a corner kick, though.
Well, that was good defending, getting to that, because it looked like there was about 3 or 4 Richmond players heading for that ball, and someone attacked it and got rid of it. Alta did well to get that out of there.
It looked dangerous.
Yeah, it was dangerous, as a matter of fact.
Here comes the corner. High toward the middle. Retrieved for the moment by Richmond. They try to cross. Nice block. I believe that was Blancas.
Yeah, and that was a nice shot, actually. If that had gotten through, that could have been dangerous as well.
Kickers in Alta territory. They've had some good possession so far. Blancas has it. Stolen for the moment. They lose it back. Both teams trading possessions in Alta territory. We're in the 7th minute, no score. Final home game of the year for AV Alta. Inaugural season. And a lot to be happy about once again.
Absolutely. This team has done well. They've got such depth with good players. No matter who was hurt or who was on yellow card suspensions, there was always someone there to next man up.
Deep in Richmond territory. Alta sets it up near the penalty area. Punching it inside. Little give. Little feed. Yeah, doesn't work, and here comes Richmond.
It was a nice try.
Lay back on defense. Nice header.
Alta's doing a good job of recovering, getting back, and their defensive shape looked good there coming back, and subsequently took the ball right away and now can start moving upfield.
Oswaldo with it. Lay to Ortiz. Back to Oswaldo. D-backs with it. Balivanov to the far sideline. Lay high in the air, goes to a Richmond player.
Yeah, he was trying to get it to sorry, Larry. He was trying to get out to that left wing and Alumesh, but scooped under it and just, like you said, knocked it straight up in the air.
Too much height. Alta still has it now. Whistle on the tip. Set piece now for Alta. Leaving off to the far sideline. Richmond steals it near midfield. And out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Richmond. We're in the 9th minute, no score. Alta went for a steal. Went all the way to the goal. We'll see what the call is on the pitch.
I'm thinking that was offside somehow. I didn't quite see it, but it looks like from where they're putting it, that's normally an offsides area. Player getting behind the ball without any defenders in front of him or behind him.
Free kick for Richmond, goes to the goalie, and now to the near sideline. Ortiz gets the steal. To the ground he goes. It should be free kick now for Alta, right near the sideline. Blancas is going to take it. And, of course, he's deadly, but this is a little too far outside, I would think.
Well, you kind of treat this like a corner kick. You try and bend it in if you're going right to goal. But here he goes right now.
Toward the goal. Richmond has it. Snedden takes it.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing because there wasn't really an Alta player in sight. He put it in an area where there was no one. On the other hand, the ball was put into an area that had some grass behind it. Yeah, and no one went to it. Yeah,
it had some promise, but no one was there to convert.
Yeah.
Here comes Richmond, driving it forward up the middle, now to the far sideline. Alta gets the steal for the moment. Ortiz wide open on the near sideline. Good kick. Nice feed. Alta with a good possession. Good ball possession. Shot on goal from a distance. Headed away nicely by Richmond. Who's going to get it? Alta loses it. Look out for the counter.
Nope. Ref called the takedown. That was Jerry Destoon got pulled down. And again, these set pieces right now, there's Blancas on the ball.
Good location.
Yeah, he should be going right to goal. They should be crowding that box. Which it appears, here comes the big bodies from the back. Leaving the smaller bodies, Ortiz and Cruz, it looks like, behind to cover any counters. But they got some numbers in the box. They'll treat this like an outswinging corner kick from a different
angle. Here it goes.
Yeah.
Close to the goal. Alta still has it.
And it's still hot.
And cleared nicely. Smith can come almost to midfield. And the backs will take it. Ortiz near the center circle. Midfield, far sideline. In the 12th minute. Pretty even contest so far.
Yeah, both teams have had opportunities in front of the goal. Early on, Richmond seemed to be a bit more faster and more aggressive.
They probe the middle. Cleared out nicely by Richmond. Alta will still have it, though, near midfield. Almeyush battled for possession.
He got the call, actually. It was a foul, but they took a quick kick.
Played through.
That should be a foul, yeah. And again, this is now a good area for Alta, perhaps. Looks like Destoon is going to take it.
Very good spot. They might give way to Blancas. He's hit it from there.
They just took it quickly. Oh, no. No, the ref wasn't quite ready yet.
Didn't look like they did much with that opportunity, so it's a good thing.
Just as well, yeah, exactly.
Toward the goal. Nice attempt.
Yeah, he put it in a good spot to bring it back, but he couldn't quite get around to it to knock it back in front of the goal.
Little push shot that dropped in. Sned will have it. Richmond will play it from the rear. Now midfield. In Alta territory now. Let's see what Richmond sets up. Can they cross? Can they center? Alta player got run over, but it was in the penalty area, and that's always dangerous if the referee sees it the other way.
Yeah, it's true. It was Whenever they go to the ground, you never know. But it was a good no call. There was nothing there.
The Alta player was run over. So if anything was going to be called, it would be against Richmond, I would think. But in the penalty area, you got to be careful. You never know for sure.
Yeah. It's the referee explaining how he sees it, and play will resume.
Howell listens.
Yep.
Breckett. 3 assists on the season. Blancas with it now for Alta. Blancas goes toward the goal. Headed nicely by an Alta player. Lots of numbers, though. Plenty of Richmond players are there on defense. Nice move. Inside they go. Possible shot on goal. No. Yes. Too high.
Well, this is what I like, what I said earlier about attacking the goal. So a long ball in instead of trying to work it from the back and work your way up. Right down the middle to the forward, who got it to the outside, and he did the rest working in, Aomesh, and then laid it off, and we get a shot on goal. But they've got to start feeling that urgency now about finishing and scoring the goals. They're doing good with the opportunities, but not on the finishing part.
Ball near midfield.
They'll push in the back.
Richmond backs with it. Deep into Alta territory, racing back. It'll be a throw-in. We'll see if Richmond comes with any pressure. 4 players near the ball. It's a throw-in for Alta. Little give and go. Richmond with the pressure. They clear it out nicely.
That's a nice clear.
Possible counter now. Blancas. Nice change of direction. To his left.
Oh, May, he attacks this defender.
Near the penalty area. Alta still has it. What's the call? No call?
No, there was no call, and the referee was kind of explaining something that's unusual. He was explaining something to the player why the play went on.
Alta wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, he can't really do that. He's got to keep his eye on the ball and talk later.
Alta with it. Deep in the Richmond zone. Cross opportunity picked off by Richmond.
That was a nice try to fake it and get around him.
Throw in for Richmond. Little pressure by Alta. Nice kick by Snedden. The Richmond Kickers. They've given up, I think, 50 goals. Their games are action-packed.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of goals when they play one way or another. The interesting thing about Richmond is they're one of the longest-running soccer teams in the U.S. In U.S. history. They've been around for 33 years.
Earlier in the year, they had the high goal, both for and against, but of late, that differential has really pulled in the wrong direction.
Yeah, they were similar to AV's season. They had some good games and looked good for a while, a lot of goals, and then all of a sudden just kind of stopped scoring for whatever reason and giving up goals. Yeah, it should be
Ayamesh is down. Should be a set piece.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if he pulls a card out. Yep, there it is. It's
Yellow
correct.
card. Blancas is setting up like he's going to take the kick.
Yeah, Alamesh had him beat, and he just kind of jumped in front of him and knocked him down. And luckily the ref caught it and called it and carded.
We'll see what they set up.
Yeah, again, they got numbers up in the box. So it looks like he's going to go to goal.
Here comes the kick. High toward the far side. Can they cross? No, headed away. Alta's going to get it. If you heard that, Fitch got the yellow card.
You know, the set piece there is the second one that it's just been a little too high. You don't really want them kind of floating in there and being up in the air so long like a punt. You need to become they need to come driving in, and more like a baseball pitch that you get your head on it, redirect it, and it could be an easy goal.
They do have the corner kick. Crowded in the box. Toward the goal they go. Headed away nicely by Richmond. Alta goes and gets it. So far, Alta seems to be in control of the game. Toward the goal they go. Headed away again.
Well, the good thing is that they're, like you said, they're getting it in front of that goal, and they're getting some opportunities here. And you hear from the stadium announcer, Paul Dibdahl, that this is another corner kick for AV Alta. Can they do something a little better? I want to see more of a driving line drive.
Here comes the kick. Toward the goal it goes. Headed away again. Richmond has the taller players.
Yeah, and that's why you don't want it so high in the air. It makes it easy for them to pick it off.
Ortiz toward the corner.
It's a nice touch.
Can they cross? Down he goes.
Again, this is going to be like a corner kick. Here comes another card, I would believe.
Another advantageous spot for Alta.
Again, let's change it up as far as how you drive that. Yeah, I don't think he gave him the card, though. That probably should have been a yellow card offense. It looked pretty drastic.
Testoon was the victim. Another set piece in a good spot. They can go right toward the goal. It's the equivalent of a good area for a quick cross.
He's got to get that swinging out, and I would find Polivanov on that back post. They've scored that way before.
Richmond has defended well so far on the set pieces, but once again, it's an opportunity. Hard shot.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Almost snuck in on the far post, or their near post.
Now, there was a lot of traffic in the for get through, but then again,
sometimes you screen out.
Exactly. When the keeper can't see it, all of a sudden it's in the back of the net.
Fourth or fifth opportunity now by AV Alta. Final home game. There it goes toward the goal, and it's picked off by Snedden.
Now, that was a better driven ball, but it was right at the keeper, unfortunately.
Look out for the counter.
Oh, boy.
Look out. Could be trouble. Can they center it? No. Good defense.
Yeah, it was good defending. It looked like he had a shot before that defender closed down on him. We've seen a lot of goals from that position, and he didn't take the shot. He tried to go past him, and that gave, I think it was Ortiz to close him down.
Great counter opportunity. Well defended. Both teams fighting for possession in Alta territory. Look out. Streaking over is Pajaro. Cuts off the ball. Richmond still has it near the penalty area. Little touch pass. Now back to midfield.
Alta's doing a lot better job of closing the ball down, closing the defender down, not letting those crosses get in.
Ortiz on defense. Pajaro gets the steal.
Now there's a great example of group defending. Pressure on the ball, someone right behind to cover.
Lay kicks it beyond midfield. Keeper will take it for Richmond. Bahara with it. And a call against Richmond.
Got to say, early on, Alta's doing a lot better job defending, looking a lot more organized than in some of the games past.
Nice touch pass. Look out. Cut off nicely by 2.
Goal kick. Yeah, that was, as I commend them for good defending, 2-on-3, and they get through and make it very dangerous. But they recovered well and end up getting a goal kick. No harm, no foul.
Smith softly taps it off to his right. Leave it off. No pressure by Richmond. Driven deep into the Richmond zone. Who's going to get it? Can he cross? Nice. Attempt at possession in the corner. Throw in for Alta. We're in the 26th minute. No score. Alta and Richmond. Look out for the counter. Dangerous slide. That could draw a call.
But it's good defending. They're tenacious in their defending in midfield there, and that's a great sign. If they can just, finish a goal opportunity here, they're going to be in good shape.
Bahara with it near midfield. The 661 crowd having a ball in the bleachers on the north side.
As usual.
Alta with the ball. Ortiz with a nice move near the penalty area. Richmond intercepts it, though. Near midfield, both teams fighting for possession.
There was a little pulling on the shoulder, and Blanca's got the call.
A long set piece. Villalobos out of the far sideline. Toward the near sideline. Knocked out of bounds. Headed out of bounds. Simon Fitch closed a lot of ground to get there.
Yeah.
Knocked it out.
But it was a nice. Alta, another thing they've been doing well is changing the point of attack. They're way out on the right side, and they knock it over to the left, and subsequently get a throw-in out of this. And this is the way to play soccer and create these goals.
Up the middle they go. Cleared out nicely.
Even that,
Alta has it.
That was the right play to play it to his feet. He just couldn't control it, unfortunately. He's just doing. But it's just changing it up. You're going the left side, the right side, down the middle. They just need to keep doing this, and eventually they're going to get one. The only thing they have to worry about with Richmond right now is counterattacks.
To Blancas. Toward the goal they go, coming way out. Far reaches of the penalty area, Sneddon. And he boots it away. Richmond now toward the inside. Defense appears to be back. Nice cross. Bahara boots it away. Should be a throw-in for Richmond.
Well, that was the first time that I've seen Cruz not shut him down. He needs to get close to that ball so there's no cross.
Omeish. Talks it over with the referee.
It's like Omeish and Fitch are kind of
testy.
Getting on each other's nerves, and the referee has to scold them both quite sternly. I'm not sure what they're talking about. Normally the ref says, knock it off and you move on. Either he's overly nice or has a lot to say.
I think there was discussion about whether it was above or below the neck. Nice move by Ortiz. Ortiz, a really complete player, highly skilled, and lots of energy.
I just love the two outside backs of Cruz on the left and Ortiz on the right. They're fast, they're quick, and they get involved with the attack, and that's probably one of the most important things that sometimes is overlooked by the left and right backs.
Alta with it for the moment, in their own territory. Toward the middle they go. Nice little feed attempt, but Richmond gets it.
No, I like what they're doing. They're sending it up to those forwards. Little handball there by Lay. But I love the fact that they're aggressive towards goal. This is exactly what they need to do.
Here comes Richmond. Nice pass. Good position. Good move.
Yeah,
falls down. Oh, my goodness. Bad time to fall down. Looked like he had a lane toward the goal. Pajaro wound up with it.
Just the way they closed him down was brilliant. Again, group defending and keeping possession in tight quarters. Alta's looking good in all phases of the game here. It's just a question of getting a goal.
We're in the 32nd minute. Still no score. Alta, though, I think, has outplayed Richmond so far.
Yeah, definitely. Not only possession-wise, but, attacks on goal.
Almeish tries to cross. Too strong.
Yeah, you know what? He had three defenders bearing down on him and still got the cross off. And I think it was more of a shot, actually. It looked like he was almost going for that upper left or upper right corner because there wasn't an Alta player in sight.
James Snedden,
I think
Richmond goalkeeper.
I think the last time these two teams played, Snedden was just had come off the bench and gotten goal his first start and has been the starter since.
Ortiz battling for possession near midfield. Richmond with the counter. Closer to the penalty area. Inside they go. Pajaro knocks it away. Lay has it. Headed back toward the goal area. Look out. Pajaro slides down. Smith comes out and gets it.
Yeah, good aggressive defending, goalkeeping.
He waited and then decisively went out and took care of business.
Whoa.
Look out.
Oh, no. What did he call there? That was such a nice turn to be foiled by the referee. There may have been a foul there, I don't know, but the turn was so nice, you just hate to see it.
On the near sideline, Richmond. Good defense. Ortiz. But set piece opportunity now. Billhart gives way. Shenfield. Maximiano has 4 assists on the year with the corner kick. It's crowded in the box. And Richmond has the taller players, I would say, in general.
They
Slightly
do.
bigger squad.
Yeah, they are.
Here comes the kick. High toward the goal. Destoon Knocked it away for the moment. Cleared high in the air. Villalobos heads it away. Possible counter now. Good passing. Here comes Alta. Possible breakaway. Push from behind. They don't call it. Near the penalty area. Trying to keep it in bounds. Off a Richmond player. Now Richmond has it. Probably a very opportune foul.
Yeah, that one was unnecessary almost to contradict the counterattack. But Cerritos was knocked off the ball, but he maintained possession. That's why the ref didn't call it.
Richmond with a free kick. Now to the far sideline. Alta gets a steal. Nice defense. Blancas near midfield. Probes the middle. Now to the side. Toward the penalty area. Headed away by the kickers. Look out for the counter. Throw in for Richmond. Midway in Alta territory. They probe the middle. Look out. Smith boots it away.
Referee called a foul against Richmond for Alta. They're at the top of the box.
He's all right. Here's Blancas. Still with possession. And now turns it over to the Alta backs. Toward the penalty area, coming out though. Snedden has it. We're in the 38th minute. Still no score. AV Alta, the Richmond Kickers, final home game of the year from Lancaster Municipal Stadium. Kickers drive it into Alta territory. Polivanov gets possession to Pajaro. Villalobos had it. Richmond winds up with it. Lay might be called.
Yeah, he might get a card for that. And that's going to be a dangerous spot for Richmond.
Definite opportunity now for the Kickers. We'll see what they set up. This is a spot where Blancas said just go for it.
Yeah,
Smith better be careful. Smith better be careful. He's on the far post. Now he goes to the center.
Yeah, he's setting up the wall nicely. It's nice to be able to see the wall from here. It looks like he's got him set up on that to guard against that near post, and he's got the far post covered. He's still directing him. He's still saying move, slide over.
Now he goes to the near post.
Well, he was directing the wall to slide over a bit more to the right. Now he's got that middle to far post area.
Here comes the kick. Way high.
Yeah, I think there's helium in this ball. Everything has been up in the air. What in the heck?
I mean, not even close.
No. But all the corner kicks, whether it's Alta or Richmond taking it, they've all just been floating up in the air.
No deflate gate here.
No deflate gate. There should be, actually. They need to deflate.
Have to check those soccer balls and see what's in them. Ortiz. Tipaharo. Once again, Alta has played a good match so far. Punch it up the middle, streaking forward into the penalty area. Could be a cross, could be a shot. Shot on goal is
Nice
good.
goal. That was brilliant.
They got it.
Yeah.
Alta takes the lead.
Cerritos. Nice finish. Nice. That ball was played from the back, direct, laid back, goal. It's just what I said about early on about being aggressive towards goal. No more trying to possess the ball and work it in. Get to goal. Here's the cross back. Perfect. Cerritos with a great finish.
Went for the far post. Dipped it in.
Yep, Shaden didn't have a chance. Trying to see who laid that back. Did you know who's got the assist on that?
On the far side, I didn't catch it. Alta caught it though. First goal. Here in the 41st minute.
Now it's a question of getting another one and protecting this lead. I believe it was Villalobos that knocked it back.
He's got his share of assists.
Polivanov sent it long. Villalobos ran onto it, laid it back to Cerritos. Nice finish. Really nice goal.
All three components were right on, too.
Right
it was
there,
a team goal, if you will.
Yeah, big time. And again, good defending is going to bring that. You know, nothing gets through. They shut him down. They get the ball back, send it long.
Bad possession for the moment. Richmond knocks it out of bounds. Throw in. For Ortiz. Christian. Richmond showing pressure. Near midfield. Hit from behind, no call. Now we've got a whistle. 2 players down.
I think that's Villalobos.
Villalobos was down.
Yeah. Yeah, he caught one from behind and is now just kind of walking it off.
We're in the 43rd minute. Do you sit on it, play the clock, or do you get aggressive?
No, you stay aggressive. Don't keep your foot on the throttle. Get another goal just like that.
Alta with it. In its own territory, stolen by Richmond. Now to the far side. Villalobos tracks it down. Possible counter now. To the far sideline they go. Pushing it forward. Madison takes it back. Richmond in its own territory. .44th minute, toward the near sideline. We'll see how much extended time there is. This could be trouble. Good defense. Ortiz and Almeish converging on the ball. Nice steal by Ortiz.
Again, really good shape, defensive shape, and you just win the ball when you're organized. I'm gonna guess maybe 3 minutes added.
We're in the 45th minute. We'll get the extended time in a moment. Richmond with it, near midfield. Streaking over with a nice steal. Possible counter. Can they cross? Going right toward the goal. Near the penalty area. Into the penalty area now. Good place to be. Alta still with the ball, leading by 1, trying to extend the lead to 2. Waning moments of the first half. Pajaro. And the backs have it. Driven all the way back to Smith. Two extra minutes. Alta with a long possession, primarily in their own territory. Richmond gets a steal. Nice pass, good touch, good defense, and here comes the counter. Nice feed into the penalty area, long shot on goal, way high.
What I'm kind of not, I wouldn't say disappointed, but I would like to see some of those trailing midfielders get up on that attack. When they see that guy making those hero runs, they need more numbers heading that way.
If no one's there, what else are you going to do except take a long shot?
Yeah, exactly. And with the way this ball is flying around out there, it's they've got to strike it with their head over the ball and strike it down so it flies on the ground or 6 inches above the ground would be nice.
Near midfield, player down. It's going to be a free kick, I do believe, for Richmond. Alta defense sets up. Maybe only a minute left or so. Richmond trying to even the score on the near sideline. Kicker still with it. Toward the penalty area, streaking over, and it goes beyond the end line. It should be a goalie kick.
That's correct, yeah.
That might just about do it for the first half.
And that's halftime, yeah.
That is the call. It's halftime. AV Alta with a 1-0 lead as we go to the locker room, Paul. What did they do differently this time?
Well, they've just been a lot more aggressive towards goal. They've been attacking from all sides of the field, from up the middle, from down the left side and the right side. They can't get complacent, though. This is imperative that we've seen too many times a late goal. They've got to they got to get that one more goal, and then they can kind of sit back and start defending, depending on where the clock is at that point.
This time the late goal was for AV Alta late in the first half. A team goal. 3 players had a part in that goal. Really well done.
Boom, boom, boom. It was like 3 touches. Long, back, in.
They'll go to the locker room. We'll try to get you a score of one of the other games. Again, for Alta to have any hope, they need a lot of things to happen. And I think one game tonight might play a part in that process. They're trying to do their part here. Leading 1-0. And we'll come back with the second half after this extended timeout.
The bags that you got tonight are a symbol of community partnership and organization. teams what you need. So please, come join us in ABC. I would like to introduce to you our student of the month, Ms. Olivia Caller, and she is our Associated Student Organization Vice President of Services. Let's give it up for Olivia.
Guys, we are here at the last home game of the season at AV Alta FC. Joined with me is the president of AVC, Jennifer Zellett. President, what does it mean for you and your college to be recognized at tonight's game?
It's so meaningful, and it's really a privilege to be here. AV Alta has been a wonderful community partner, and it was great when we had the discussion and talked about having a common branded gift giveaway so that when people are out shopping with their bags, they have both of our symbols on there. It's just wonderful emblem of community cooperation, and having the team in town is wonderful. We have a lot of student athletes who really are excited about possible connections and that kind of thing. So this is a wonderful opportunity.
President, I couldn't have said it better. You guys have a beautiful partnership. Like you said, AVC and AV Alta FC working together. Do you have any closing thoughts for those incoming students who are going to be coming into AVC soon?
Yes. Any students coming to Antelope Valley College, we have what you need. We have career training, we have all kinds of great stuff. If you were here tonight, you would see our mobile welding trailer. Our newest sport is race car. We have a race car here that you could see. We have all kinds of wonderful things. Transfer, we have 4-year degrees through our community college. Whatever your goal is, we're here to serve you, and we invite you to come to our campus.
President Zealot, thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Appreciate you.
Of course. Guys, don't go anywhere. We've got more halftime interviews coming up shortly. Guys, the same way AV Alta FC came out swinging strong, we're here with the Strong's family. Guys, how are you feeling tonight? We're up 1-0. What are the vibes at tonight's last home game of the season?
I'm really excited. I'm really happy to be here. Love watching them win. It's been a good time so far.
I'm excited to see where this game goes.
He's a little shy. He's a little shy. I was like that at that age too. What's been your favorite moment of tonight, young man?
I believe of him scoring.
For me, it's this goal, the goal, man. I'm so happy that they scored. It's good to see them start winning. I don't like how the season went, but I'm happy I was going today.
Shout out Cerritos. Now guys, what's been your favorite moment of the season? Home game, away game, merch drops, what are the vibes?
For me, I have an interesting one. I got a media badge and I got to film this team, and they're like my favorite team, so it's pretty dope. And the merch, I got some cool merch.
I don't know.
Hey, guys, that's okay. It be like that sometimes. What's your favorite moment of the season?
This one right here.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Honestly, every game. I love being here every single week. I love the environment. I love cheering for everybody on the team. So it's been great. Everything.
Guys, thank you so much for your time. You guys don't go anywhere. We've got one more halftime interview coming up after this. Guys, we are here with father and son duo from the Valdez family. Guys, it's the last home game of the season. What are we feeling tonight?
I'm loving the vibes, loving the vibes. I love being here with my little man right here. the family. It's a very family-friendly environment. We've been loving coming to this game the entire season, and I couldn't recommend it more. It's affordable. It's amazing vibes. The food's good. Everything's just great for the family. Love it.
Everything's been good. It's been just amazing. It's just like guys give us food, churros, snow cones. It just never stops.
Now, guys, from April to October, again, last home game of the season, what was your favorite moment of all time this season?
I don't know. There's a lot of favorites, but I like the penalties where it just gives you a big chance to score and win the game. And I just love everything about it. Love the goals, love the matches, and
I would say the U.S. Open tournament at the beginning of the season, how we got to compete with some very competitive games, made it all the way to play with the MLS team. I'd say those were some of the funner games, definitely, but all of them have been exceptional. Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for your time. And you guys, there's one more half. You still have time to grab some tickets and get down here. You heard it here first. Great family atmosphere, great food, and it's affordable. And don't go anywhere. We've got post-game interviews coming up after this. Go ahead to AV Alta FC. We're up 1. They're down 0. We'll see you guys after the game.
We are back, ready for second half action, 1-0, Alta on top. A goal by Cerritos. The assist to Villalobos at the 40-minute mark has put Alta in the driver's seat for the first half. We'll see if they can defend it in the second half.
You know what's interesting is that, as usual, they do have the percentage, higher percentage of possession, but it's because they're going to goal, and then if they don't get it, they win it right back at midfield or in the defense, and they keep driving forward with it. They're doing a great job defending. They're doing a great job attacking. They need to keep this up for the next 30 to 35 minutes. And if the score remains the same, they can shut down shop and just defend in the 80th minute. But right now, get another goal.
They had possession and shots on target, shots on goal, set pieces.
Yeah, everything is going their way. They need to stay on that and not get complacent. We've seen too many late goals. It would be a shame to see this spoil that first half with a goal from Richmond.
They go right for it again. Snedden knocks it away. In addition, as we mentioned earlier, a lot of things have to happen for any hope for the playoffs, and one of them took place. Charlotte lost to Chattanooga 2-1. That's one of 6 things that needs to happen for Alta to have a chance. They need to win 2. They need a couple of teams to lose 2. And that's a long way off, but at least one of those items already took place, and Alta's on top by 1.
Yep. Halfway there for this one.
Giving the fans, 5,000 of them, great attendance tonight, something to cheer about.
Yeah, that's been the beauty of this expansion team is the excitement in the city and in the
cleared out nicely. Richmond had an opportunity there. They'll have a throw in Alta territory.
They had too many balls on the field there, and they had to kind of get together and get them all. Make sure they only play with one ball.
there were 3 on the field for a moment. Richmond in Alta territory, trying to answer into the penalty area. That's always dangerous. They cross.
It's going to be a corner kick.
Just like that, Richmond trying to put the pressure back on Alta.
Yeah. Alta can't get lackadaisical here. They need to stay on this and defend this corner kick and just keep defending well like they've been doing.
We'll see what they set up. Crowded right in front of the goal. Here comes the kick. Right toward the goal. Smith skies.
I think there was a foul there because he just set it down and everybody just ran away from it. So I think there
somebody
was some
pushed
pushing.
off?
Yeah, there was some pushing going on.
Smith went and got it either way.
Yeah, good for him.
Alta with it now in their own territory. Back to Smith. Pajaro to the left of Smith. Defensive backs for Alta. Little bit of pressure from Richmond.
I think that's actually good strategy for Richmond. That's probably coming from the coach at halftime is a little bit of high pressure and not give Alta the. They were playing him low pressure, meaning letting him come forward to the midfield and then defending. Now they're defending much higher up, which is you can see is kind of working for him in these first few minutes.
In the 49th minute, Richmond in Alta territory. They try the middle. A mile over the goal.
Yeah, we've seen that all night. It's just continuing. The players have to adjust to weather, to in this case to also field conditions, but in this case, how that ball is flying around.
I don't see the wind. I don't see the.
No, it's
flag.
not wind taking it. I don't know if it's a different kind of ball. I know Select is the ball of choice throughout the whole league. But whether this ball is overinflated or what, but it is just up in the air all the time, every cross, every shot.
Alta's going to have the kick. Play it to the near sideline. Destoon.
At some point, I'd like to see Coach Klaben make some early substitutions. I'd like to see Martinez in there, like Mariona.
Destoon.
Yeah, there's Mariona warming up. He'll probably take the place of Aomesh, who's not...
Nice move by Cruz.
Yes, very nice.
Cruz punches it forward. Can he cross? He does. Knocked away for the moment. Shot on goal. Blocked by somebody other than the goalkeeper. Little early excitement for both teams. Alta up by 1. 1-0 in the 51st minute. Driven toward midfield. Alta winds up with it.
That was a friendly fire. It hit the shot on goal was he hit his own man. I think I'm going to say Aomesh come down. He's kind of been sluggish. Oh, that's a great
Destoon
ball.
Crosses. High kick, though.
Yeah, he got under that. But what a great ball by Destoon. That's how we saw that first goal. On the sideline and then coming back. Aomesh is coming out. This is his first game back from an injury, and he just wasn't himself. He wasn't driving on those defenders like he normally does. Mariona has been playing the last few weeks, and I think this is a good call by Coach Klaben.
Good obs.
And then maybe see in the next few minutes see Martinez come in, maybe take Villalobos' place, and shore up that midfield. He's a good potential goal scorer.
Marino takes his place on the far sideline. Richmond with the ball. Pressured. Villalobos goes and gets it. Jimmy. Oswaldo Lay. And to the near sideline. Too strong. No one there to get it. Richmond has it. Snedden to the Richmond backs. Richmond has it stolen. Here comes Alta. Can they probe the middle? Good touch pass. Shot on goal. Picked off by Snedden.
It looked like Snedden, like the deer in the headlights almost. He looked like he had fear in his eyes, and just because he didn't take that ball on well, he just kind of put his hands out there, and but did enough just to stop it. But it was a nice shot and a nice layoff. Again, a nice early goal chance. Can they do it again and finish this time?
Headed into the stands by an Alta player. It'll be a throw-in, a quick throw-in. Richmond tries to take advantage. Tries to see if they can catch Alta asleep. Ball knocked away, cleared nicely. Out of bounds, and I think it'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, throw-in.
Almost a corner kick, but not quite.
If he has a long throw, it comes in like a corner kick. That's how the winning goal was scored last week in the 92nd minute from a long throw-in.
Richmond has it in the penalty area. Little give and go. Can he cross? Puts it right close, but it's knocked out of bounds. Corner kick?
Yep. And again, Alta's doing a good job of not letting those crosses come in. They've been vulnerable to that in previous games, but tonight I think Coach Clavin got to him and made him understand no crossing.
They were practicing as a team before the game.
And looking good at it, too.
Here comes the kick.
The referee is having a little talk with Poligonov. A lot of pushing going on in there.
Battling for position.
I always kept clear of that area as a player.
Here comes the kick.
Smith got the save. And then comes a counterattack.
Here comes Alta now, dodging that first bullet. Down to the ground.
Yeah, and you know what?
Is that Lay?
It's Desdune, and there's a no contact injury there, which leads me to believe he popped his hamstring, or when you go down like that, something snapped, and I'm guessing it might have been a hammy.
Better that than the knee.
That's for sure. Though hamstrings are a long-term injury because they just never seem to heal right.
We're in the 56th minute.
Yeah, and in the replay you can see that he just slowed up. Something
came up lane.
Yeah. And now Alta's looks like they're sending in Ibarra. Ibarra is quickly getting his kit on.
Richmond had a corner kick. Bill Hart started it off. Alta wound up with it. Coming down the near sideline was Desdune. Something went awry with his leg, I believe.
Yeah.
They tend to him now.
Could have been a quad, actually, because I saw him kind of grab his right leg in the quad area. That's where he seems to be favoring and rubbing. Yeah.
Ibarra comes in.
Yeah, Ibarra hadn't seen some action for a while. I bet he's excited. Getting some action tonight. last home game in front of this crowd. I think that's a great call by Coach Klaben.
I believe Richmond will have the ball.
Yeah, the referee has to do a drop ball, but he'll drop it to Richmond, and then Richmond may knock it back to the Alta defense because Alta had the ball. That's good sportsmanship by Richmond.
I like it.
Yeah, they do that a lot in soccer. That you see a lot of good sportsmanship when someone's injured, knocking the ball out or knocking it back to the team that had it.
Alta with it in their own territory. Richmond with some pressure. On the far sideline. Try to punch it forward, but Alta winds up with it. Now the backs have it. To the near sideline. Racing forward, but it was cut off by Richmond.
Yeah, I don't know about that foul. It seemed like
Leavenoff not too happy about that call. I understand why.
A little ticky-tacky there. Number 7 on Richmond ran into him and kind of dramatically fell, and the ref bought it seemed.
Richmond near midfield. We'll see what they set up. Richmond has had more than its share of miscues on passes so far tonight.
Yeah, it looks like another foul. A lot of fouls too. And they started off with some high pressure, but it seems they backed off that.
One thing that's been consistent for Alta all year, even amidst some of the poor play, crisp passing. They really are a good crisp passing team.
Well, at one point they were almost at 90% accuracy, which is really impressive.
They are skilled in that regard.
Yeah. I remember early on they struggled with a lot of needless giveaways and
first couple games,
yeah.
But after that they really buttoned down.
That's right. They came up with their identity. You know, they had a possession-based team, and things were going well for them. And then I think they just kind of forgot how to defend somehow, and they just weren't closing down. They were unorganized,
especially at the end of games and halves.
Yeah. And they, if they want any chance of the playoffs, they can't do that tonight. They got to stay focused.
1-0, they're up with the ball on the near sideline.
This is going to be a nice area for a cross. If they can keep it low, it's close enough where he doesn't have to hit it so hard.
Mariana goes down.
Yeah, so Blanca's got to put a nice little touch on this. A right-footed outswinger and see if someone can run onto it.
The angle's too extreme for a goal attempt.
Yeah, definitely. It's got to come across and find one of those big-headed players. You always want to get a guy on your team with a big head.
Need some size near the goal. Eduardo looks over the field. Snedden sets up, dead center. About 3 yards out. Here comes the kick. Toward the goal it goes.
Yeah,
in.
Great
Beautiful.
Goal. You got a Villalobos.
Looking to make sure there's no flag. All right.
Again, just the perfect cross in. Low and hard and driven in. And all the Villalobos had to do was just touch it.
Blancas is deadly when he's shooting, and he's just an accurate kicker. My goodness, that was placed perfectly, and it's 2-0, Alta on top.
There he is. Yeah, he ran right on it. He attacked it, got there before any Richmond player, and just had to stick his foot out, basically.
big confidence builder as well.
Yeah.
Once again, Alta needs to win 2, and they need a lot of help. Well, they're on their way to winning 1 with a 2-0 lead at this point. Plenty of time, though.
Yeah. Again, they're still at that point where they can't get too complacent about things. I'll remind you that last week they were down 2-0 against Charlotte and came back and tied it up. And Charlotte pulled one out of the last second of the game.
Richmond will try to answer. On the near sideline. Contested for possession. Kicked away for the moment and cleared nicely toward midfield. Racing forward. Can't quite get there. Richmond has it. Cerritos.
Oh, there you go.
Good steal. Ibarra.
Yeah.
Here comes Mariona in the penalty area.
He's outside. Oh.
Richmond heads it away. In the penalty area, down. Alta wanted a call, not going to get it.
Yeah, that's correct. It wasn't. He wasn't fouled. He fell over, it seemed. But hats off to Ibarra for really working to get that ball and again creating another goal would be kind of the nail in the coffin.
Alta with it near midfield. Play. Kicks it back to the backs. We're in the 64th minute. 2-0. Alta on top. Snedden comes out and gets it.
Yeah, just in time. It was Ibarra bearing down on that one.
Smith drills it toward midfield, into the stands, on a bounce. It didn't quite make it to the stand.
Not quite a ground roll double, was it?
He cleared it, though.
Yeah. And he had to get there quick because Richmond was bearing down on that ball.
Richmond trying to answer. Into the penalty area, but it's headed away nicely. Cleared out by Alta. Alta just looks like a different ball club tonight.
Oh, they've been playing so well tonight. Again, in all phases of the game.
Here comes the counter. Can they cross? Good pass. Near the penalty area. Richmond clears it.
Nice patience and job by Cerritos there.
Alta gets it back. Shot on goal from a distance. Just trickles off a little bit beyond the far post.
Now, there was a shot on goal from distance that we didn't see. It just skying up in the air. It was a nice shot, nice strong shot, and just went wide.
You have no shot when you're 5 feet over the goal. If you're low, obviously it can be blocked, but it has a shot.
Yeah, exactly. That one wasn't too far off.
Out of bounds should be a throw-in for Richmond. They like to go quick. Off the toss-in. They probe the center. Near the penalty area. Weak shot on goal. Handled by Smith. You're watching the action on L28. Final home game for AV Alta. Near midfield. Snedden comes out and can knock it away. On the near sideline. Richmond pushes forward Nice little pass. Little give and go. They still have it. Near the penalty area. And cleared away. Out of bounds near midfield. Kicker's coming in with James Vaughn, number 17.
It's going into that center midfield position. They're taking out to go to Brathon. And some fresh legs in that midfield will do Richmond well.
At some point, you've got to think offense. When you're down by 2, it's 2-0 in the 68th minute.
They're going to have to go back to that high pressure that they had started with early on in the second half.
Alta gets it back for the moment. Pushes it back to Smith. Smith off to his left.
We haven't seen Smith have to do a whole lot tonight, at least so far. He hasn't been so busy. There's a couple times he had to come out and clear balls and get it there quickly, but
easy work when you can get it.
That's the way. Yeah,
he's had a good night.
If every game was like that, I'm sure he'd be very, very happy.
Mariona near midfield. Oswaldo Lay kicks it back to Polivanov and out of Pajaro. Near midfield. Another thing you can do, you can be a little sly with your counterattacks, even though you're running the clock a little bit, and then an opportunity presents itself, and you can really go for it.
Yeah, it's okay now to kind of work that ball back and forth a little bit, as long as they don't get lackadaisical as far as defending goes. If they lose it, they've got that could be a card for Lay. Yeah, when you come around someone with the ball and pull them back off it, it's going to cost you.
Fitch got one in the first half. Direct kick at midfield. O'Dwyer gets it going. Richmond now on the far sideline. In the 71st minute, 2-0. AV Alta trying to send the crowd home happy.
Well, no matter what happens, the crowd should be very happy with how they played tonight. Got some good goals, defended well.
Richmond toward the goal, headed away nicely. Richmond still has it in the penalty area. Trying to get back in the game. Crowded in the box and then cleared out nicely again.
Yeah, see, they're attacking that. Alta's attacking that ball and making sure there's no shots or crosses. And if they could have done that the last few games, they wouldn't need help from anybody else.
Here comes the counter.
Alta, another
offsides.
Another nemesis they've had throughout the season is travel. They haven't been good on the road, and there's so many East Coast teams, and flying back and forth from East to West Coast. I remember talking to Aomeish that when they get to those other places, they're not used to getting up earlier and coming out early and training, and it's harder on them for some reason.
jet lag is jet lag. Right now, Richmond trailing by 2, trying to get back in it. Into the corner they go. Not too far from the penalty area. Contested well.
It's going to be a
possible corner?
A foul. No, it's a foul, but it's going to look like a corner. It's going to be a little bit better angle than a corner kick, perhaps.
Ibarra gets a yellow.
Why not?
We'll see what they set up.
Let's see if this comes high or if Richmond has been able to adjust and keep it lower.
Truly a good opportunity for a cross, the equivalent of a corner kick.
And like you said, they got some big bodies. They can, if it's a well-driven ball, it could be dangerous.
Here comes the kick. Right toward the goal. Good location. Headed nicely high in the air, I believe, by an Alta player. Yeah. Headed back toward the goal, and Smith has it.
Smith, yeah. He was ready for that.
Smith gets some work.
I bet he's happy about that, but very happy it was an easier save than having to dive for it.
Alta backs with it, pressured by Richmond, trying to get back in the game. You can see it. Could be a good opportunity for a counter from AV. Held badly, they got to call that.
Yeah, and here comes another card.
Lay's got one, Ibarra's got one, and now Richmond picks one up.
Yeah, Lage, number 25, Lage.
Villalobos off the feed from Blancas at the 60th minute. Gave Alta their second goal. In the 75th minute. I do believe there'll be more extended time here in the second half than there was in the first half.
Yeah, there was more substitutes, an injury. So I'm going to look at that. It's going to be at least 5 minutes.
Can't be too complacent because that means 25 more minutes of soccer action.
That's right. Yeah, this is a good idea. He's putting,
Gonzalez, Martinez.
Alta has the luxury of nice depth within their bench, and so to put these fresh legs in and not lose any scoring ability is a really nice feeling for a coach,
especially if they can stay together and play together.
Yeah.
Free kick now, direct kick if you will, for Alta. Toward the goal they go, headed away by Richmond. You can see the energy from these new players. There's an interception. Martinez with it.
It's too bad they couldn't take advantage of that interception right there in front of the goal. He got pressured quickly and had to drop it back and just to maintain possession.
Ball cleared out nicely by Alta. All the way into Richmond territory for a throw-in. Don't expect high pressure from Alta, but Richmond sure is going to pressure.
Yeah, they got to get a little more aggressive here if they want to try and get back in this game. They can get a goal in the next few minutes.
A goal makes things interesting.
Yeah, it really would.
Richmond with the throw-in. Alta now with a throw in. On the far sideline. In the 78th minute we go. Martinez. Nice moves.
Yeah,
Can he cross? Good move into the penalty area. Tries to get it inside Ibarra. Can't quite do it. It's headed up high. Alta still has it. Ortiz near midfield. Pass picked off by Richmond. Alta gets it back. Alta player down. We'll check out the call. Ortiz gets up slowly.
Yeah, when you're up 2-0 in the 78th minute, you don't rush to throw the ball in or take your free kicks.
Lay kicks it all the way back towards Smith. Alta near midfield. Here comes the counter. Richmond looked a little sparse on defense as that first was set up. Showing you their thinking offensive. They need that goal. Down 2-0.
Now this is the perfect time for Alta to start kind of maintaining possession in the back and knock it back and forth. Make Richmond come to them now.
Blancas near midfield. Nice pass. Into the corner on the far side. Near the penalty area, pushing forward. Look out. Shot on goal. Hits the crossbar. So close. Cleared out by Richmond. I didn't think he had the angle, but came darn near.
Cruz is just one of my favorite players out there. The way he attacks that just blew by the defender.
The angle
was
looked
just
horrible.
crazy, yeah.
He darn near got it. In the 80th minute, probably about 15 more to go. AV Alta, the Richmond Kickers. Nice little touch pass. The Alta player made it a good pass by running it down.
That's right.
Alta near midfield. For the near sideline. Nice job possessing.
He's offside.
But he was offside.
Yeah.
Ortiz made a nice play to get it, but he was too far out. Ball keeps bouncing off the sideline onto the field. Richmond with it. And drive it into Alta territory. Alta gets it. Player down.
That's Polivanov. Got kicked somehow, I think, up in the air. Got entangled with the Richmond player.
Free kick for Alta. comes a possible opportunity. Near the penalty area they come. Knocked away for the moment. Ibarra tries to chase it down.
There's an offsides flag up.
Offsides again, though.
Yeah. Oh boy, that was an unnecessary yellow card for.
We've had a lot of them.
Yeah, for Ortiz.
Lay at the 70th minute. Ibarra. Lage. And now Ortiz. In the 83rd minute.
Nice little hug and handshake from the referee. You don't see that too often, but it is endearing to see.
Richmond with the ball, trailing by 2.
Some great hustle by Martinez to put pressure on and win the ball back.
Ortiz with it. Pressure from behind. Almost pushed to the ground. Now it's stolen by Richmond. Good double team, if you will. Ortiz was frustrated.
Yeah, he was looking for the foul there because he was getting a little hassled from behind and never got the call.
Hope you're enjoying the action. Richmond near midfield. Picked off for the moment by Alta. Richmond goes and gets it. Kickers drive it to the near sideline, not too far from the penalty area. Can't maintain possession.
So they're not letting him get comfortable on the ball. As soon as that ball comes down, they're on him. Alta's on him, and again, you're seeing very few crosses from Richmond.
Nice give and go for the moment, but then it's knocked out of bounds. We have a corner.
Corner kick.
Richmond trying to get back in it. A goal here would make things very interesting.
Almost downright scary.
We're in the 85th minute, and of course, Alta has had a history of having bad things at the end of games and halves.
That's right. They've got to maintain this 2-point advantage.
Here comes the set piece corner. Here comes the kick. Too strong. Back toward the penalty area. Nice header. Not a bad idea.
Well, again, the cross, the original corner kick was just high and floaty, and it makes it harder for Richmond to get onto it. But yeah, to knock it back in is very dangerous. He let it get to the touchline, then knocked it back in. And you're right, it was a nice header on goal, but just right at Smith.
Denzel will kick it away. Drives it well beyond midfield. Alta backs have it. Pressure from the kickers. Alta fighting for possession. Martinez
Martinez has been a one-man wrecking machine
almost
out there.
got it. Thrown to the ground. Kick toward the goal. Cut off for the moment by Richmond. Richmond on the near sideline. Lots of energy by Alta.
I think Martinez coming off the bench with fresh legs and with 20 minutes to play.
They probe the middle.
The ball.
Good opportunity.
Almost.
Too high.
Yeah, I think he was trying to cross it over to Martinez, but just that ball, they're getting under it and it's just floating away.
Tough to control the body at different angles. Got under it. Sned will knock it away.
Right idea instead of shooting to try and find Martinez on the far post, but didn't work out that way.
Richmond now pushing forward near the penalty area. Can they cross? The team defense, they do cross on that attempt. The team defense of Alta has been really good in the penalty area.
It's been terrific, yeah, and just in small groups too. You know, there's someone in front of the ball to prevent the cross, and then there's coverage behind it, you know, to pick up any supporting passes.
Into the penalty area, hard shot, off to the left, far post.
Yeah, that angle was impossible for it to go in the goal unless he used the outside of his foot to bend it in, but it's curling away from the goal, and there was just nobody there for Richmond to knock it in.
Throw in for Alta, lots of pressure from Richmond. Time winding down, we're in the 88th minute. Figure about 5 more perhaps with extended time. Good clear out, not a bad idea at this point. Couple headers, battling for possession.
Penalty against Alta, but you're right, this is Alta just making sure they don't get comfortable on the ball and just knocking it downfield.
Richmond to the near sideline. Probe the middle, get into the penalty area. Alta knocks it away. Richmond had it back for a second. Alta player down.
Yeah, that's Martinez, and Richmond's getting a yellow card for their troubles there.
About the 5th yellow card in a short period of time.
Yeah, a lot of cards tonight. Alta's had a lot of, they're in the top 5 of yellow cards collected over the season. Probably with tonight's cards, they're close to or over 80 cards throughout the season. That's an average of about four yellow cards a game.
Smith can knock it away, taking his sweet time, and well, he should. We're in the 90th minute. Knocks it into Richmond territory. Alta chases it down. Crowd encouraged to make some noise. Smith will come out and get it. We should have the extended time acknowledgement in a moment as we reach the 90th minute. 2-0. Alta on top. 2-0, if you will. Martinez. Little touch pass.
Quite a cheeky little pass there, I gotta say. Martinez is just having a great time tonight, it seems.
Ball knocked out of bounds at midfield. Richmond quickly pushes it toward the far corner. Player down. No call.
No time given yet of how much extended time there is.
Well, we're in it, whatever it is.
The fourth official is kind of sleeping on the job down there. I don't know what he's I think he gets it from the center official. I don't think the center official has had time to give it to him yet.
Throw in for Alta. Trying to get their first win in a couple of months. Trying to keep their playoff hopes alive. Richmond trying desperately. I didn't hear the number. Martinez with the ball. In extended time. Push from behind. Push twice. Kick. They're really making... And they call it. They were attacking Ortiz.
Yeah, the referee is...
He's lucky he didn't get another yellow card.
this is one of the most compassionate referees I've seen because, I mean, he gets over there in a hurry and is looking mean, but then he kind of hugs him and says it's okay.
Just don't do it again.
Yeah, takes him in his arms and coddles him and says it's okay. I've got the whistle here. I'll take care of you.
Ortiz was mugged from behind twice, double teamed,
and then
by bigger players.
Yeah, and then Martinez tried to get in on the action to protect him, and that's when Richmond got a little upset about that.
Ball near midfield. Once again, 2-0. Alta.
And we're flying blind here with not knowing how much time is left.
Alta trying to get its 8th win of the season.
I see it now. It's 4 minutes. 4 minutes has been added.
We're almost done then.
Yeah, 2 minutes has gone by. Over 2 minutes has gone by. So there's about a minute and 40 seconds left. And it's looking, at this point, it's looking pretty good for Alta.
AV Alta cruising now to its 8th win of the season. The players exulting the crowd. Smith knocks it in. Martinez bodies up, gets the ball for the moment. Richmond has it. Kicks it into Alta territory. And cleared out of bounds by Polivanov. Quick throw in from Richmond. They don't mess around on their throw-ins. They quickly throw it in. Alta can run clock all the way now. They get the steal. Martinez contested.
Get it out of this side. It's too crowded over here.
Martinez heads it away to midfield. Here comes Alta. Here comes the counter.
Now you got some room. Stay on side. It's a good run.
Into the penalty area. Snedden comes and gets it.
Yeah, it was a good run by, who's this? By Mariona. Ran towards the ball and stayed on side.
Ibarra chasing,
Yes, he should.
trying to
Good for him.
pressure the ball.
And that's the game.
That is it. AV Alta gets its 8th win, keeps its very slight playoff hopes alive.
And just an all-around team effort. I think the coach realized where they were struggling and worked on it because they just look like you said, a completely different team. And what a nice way to end the home game season. One more game to go and see if they can get to that number 8 position on the table.
Dominating performance in the 40th minute in the first half. Cerritos from Villalobos. And then in the second half, Blancas to Villalobos at the 60-minute mark. And AV wins 2-0. Special thanks to our awesome crew of Joe Leo, Angel Stephenson, Annabelle Vo, Chris Saunders, Jacobo Garrido, Brianna Herrera, and Natalie Torres, doing their best to bring you the action. Angel Stephenson will be setting up on the field for post-game interviews. They'll be coming right up. Next up, AV Alta off to Portland. They badly need a win to stay in the playoff mix. Richmond will be going to play Forward Madison in their last contest of the year.
I tell you, that game in Portland is going to be tough. It's a long way away. It's the furthest they have to go to Maine. That's Portland, Maine, not Oregon, mind you. And they've got a long way to go. They're not great on the road, but if they can play like they did tonight, there's no reason why they can't get that second win and just hope for those other things to happen for them and see a little postseason action. And the way the parity in this league, they end up in the 8th position and play the number 1. There's no reason they can't even do well there. So it's just been a really good season. What a great way to end the homestand. And no matter what happens the last weekend, it's been a great season. And looking forward to next year.
Pleasure bringing you the action. We've had a blast here. And it's nice to end on a good note.
Yeah.
Dominating performance. It seemed like Alta got the best of both worlds. They had their possession time, but they parlayed that. Their team defense in the penalty area was really good. And additionally, they were able to parlay their possession time into shots on goal, and they converted on 2 of them and win 2-0.
Yeah, 2 great goals. The adjustments were great. The attack was great. The defending was I don't want to say perfect, but it was just 100% better than what we've seen. And for that, they can be proud of and build on next year. It'll be interesting to see who comes back next year, what the face of the team looks like, and where they stand. And there's going to be some new expansion teams coming next year as well.
Stay tuned for Angel Stephenson with post-game interviews. I'm Larry Wolf for Paul LaBella. Final score: AV Alta defeats Richmond 2-0.
Guys, we are here with one of the men of the matches, Alexis Cerritos. Cerritos, you've played an integral role in the last 2 away games, and then you scored the very first goal here tonight. What does it mean to score one of the goals that secured the win at the last home game of the season?
No, I think it feels good. I'm happy that I was able to help my team out. I think we're fighting till the end. I think we have a great team. Obviously, we still believe that we can make playoffs, and hopefully we can still do it.
You know, I'm a little bit biased. I think we're going to the playoffs as well. Cerritos, any closing thoughts for the AV Alta FC fans watching out there?
No, I appreciate every single time you guys come out. I'm super grateful to be here and put a show for you guys. And I know the guys are also putting a show and working hard every day to give you guys results. And we're going to try our best and fight to the end.
Cerritos, thank you so much for your time. Guys, don't go anywhere. We've got Coach Klaben and another one of our men of the matches coming up shortly. Guys, we are here with AV Alta FC's head coach, Brian Klaben. Coach Klaben, it hasn't been a difficult past few months. We haven't won since July. It's been a lot of draws. It's been a couple losses. What does it mean to win at the final home game of the season?
No, we were just talking about, I felt like a curse has been lifted off the players' shoulders, off our shoulders. There's a lot of hard work that's gone into the season, and it feels great to end it here with a sold-out crowd and the gritty performance the guys put on tonight to keep us alive to next week in the playoff hope.
Now, Coach, you guys face off against Portland Hearts of Pine next Friday, October 25th. How are you going to carry this momentum? Like you said, the curse is lifted. How are we going to keep it broken?
No, the guys got to get rest, recover, and we got to get ourselves ready mentally for a long, long trip. It's the longest trip of the season. We already did it once, but we went there, and I think maybe the only team to have won there 2-0 when we were there. So it's possible. We know that on our day, if we play at a high standard, we will get the 3 points, and we have to hope for a little help. So we can only control what we do, and we're going to try and win that last game.
Coach, congratulations on this well-earned W. We'll see you next week. Guys, head over to AV Alta FC on all social media platforms. Show them some love, and stay tuned October 25th against Portland Hearts of Pine. We're going to take those 3 points. Guys.
L28!
Hey! Guys, stay warm, stay cool. We never know with the weather, but above all, stay hydrated. We're going to see you guys in the next one. Guys, we're here with Miguel Pájaro. He's been our captain for most of the season. Now, how did you keep the team spirit alive when we're dealing with draws and dealing with losses?
So it's incredible for my teammates. Every day we're training hard, so they trust me. Every day we're training really hard, so we're fighting every game. So I am happy to see my teammates fighting, and today we have the winner. Yeah.
How are you gonna keep the spirit alive for next week against Portland Hearts of Pine?
So we are alive. This is the key, no? So we keep going. So we're fighting in the last until in the last minute. So we fight every game. So the fans can be calm because I trust in my partners, my team. We fight in the next game.
Guys, you heard it here from our captain. Stay calm, stay cool, stay collected. They've got this next game on lock. Again, head over to AV Alta FC on all social media platforms. Give them some love, give them some support, and stay tuned because maybe they've got things going on in the off season. You never know. But for sure, cheer them on October 25th against Portland Hearts of Pine. Guys, this is Miguel Pájaro. I'm Angel Stephenson. This has been L28 Sports. Shout out to all of our fans, L28 Sports fans and AV Alta FC fans for following along this season. We love you guys. We wish you all the best. Guys, October 25th, 3 points. We're taking it. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. I love you guys. Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Let's hear it, Spirit. Go!